Hi Capricorn, welcome to your weekly reading for May 23rd to the 29th. Let's see what we have coming up here for you. I feel like there's going to be some fruition from something that you've been working on, like things kind of really starting to show up in your life as evidence that, you know, the work or something that you have been cultivating is starting to really bear fruit. So that's going to be, I'm seeing like early signs of abundance for some of you who have just got it started on something or may have started on something, you know, maybe a few months ago or last year. It's like you're starting to really see evidence of growth. So that's going to be a really good sign. That's what I'm hearing here. Okay, strength and healing. So I feel like with here, we're healing some, it's almost like things are kind of working alongside something that you're building. So as you heal through some parts that it's almost like you're outgrowing older, maybe habits, patterns, cycles, that we may have found ourselves on. I'm seeing something on repeat. So there may have been some cycle that we have done that has been on repeat that we're starting to heal. And as that heals, we're starting to see it show up in other areas in our life. So maybe, for example, and this, just take this as it resonates. If we kind of struggled with self-sabotaging projects or, you know, maybe not finishing projects or things that we got started on, it's like whatever was causing that delay in our work or in productivity, then as that heals, we may start to see that, you know, things that we have started a couple months ago are really starting to actually push forward. We're starting to see something actually manifest. So take that, that's just an example. So take that as it resonates and apply it to wherever in your life you're seeing that kind of happening. So it feels like as we're healing some, it's almost, with this strength card, it feels like there's something there that has been there for a long time. It's kind of has this background. It's almost like something that's been in the background for a long time. So we're healing some pretty deep and strong. I don't want to use the word wound, but if that kind of resonates, you know, take that as it resonates, but it's just almost like either a pattern, a wound, something that's been there for a while. And so healing this is really helping to transform our life and how things are starting to show up here for us. So this is really good. I like the energy here for this week. Six of Cups. The Temperance and the Lovers. There's a lot of healing energy in these cards, actually. I'm seeing here for you, Capricorn. There's a lot of things coming into balance, almost like closing up old cycles is bringing balance into your life and maybe even in the life of a connection that you are connected to, if that resonates. Take one more here. Wow, beautiful. 10 of Pentacles. I love this. So it feels like the harmonizing of some energies is really helping to bring a dream, a vision for what we've always wanted our life to look like. It's almost like things are really starting to actually kind of come about. I'm seeing like finding direction and how to get there and how to accumulate or how to kind of get ourselves on the path to this 10 of Pentacles. So this is about having everything that we have always desired for our life to actually come into our life, to manifest in the 3D realm. And I feel like there's some blockages that may have been keeping us from being able to pursue those things. Maybe there are some things that were out of alignment. You know, maybe we weren't being able to see clearly what kinds of things we needed to do, or maybe some areas in our life where we needed to adjust and change in order to kind of get to this 10 of Pentacles. But I'm seeing a lot of that changing here because of a lot of harmonizing, balancing, and healing that's happening within. So let's go into the 6 of Cups here. So the Six of Cups, this is all about, I feel like there's a return to the original self. There's like this a return to who we, maybe a connection to our inner child is helping us to reconnect with some dreams that we had when we were kids, or just an authentic, like connecting to an authentic part of us that's helping us to guide us on a path that feels much more in alignment with where we want to go and what we want for our life. It's almost bringing clarity as well. What else do we need to know with the Six of Cups? I'm also seeing tribe here. So some of you may also even come into connections with people from your past. This doesn't always have to be. I'm actually seeing more friendship here. I'm also seeing that you may also connect with newer people that kind of remind you of friendships that you had when you were younger. So things that maybe felt more innocent, that felt more pure, that felt more authentic, genuine. So I really feel like that's kind of happening here for some of you as well. Oh, how beautiful. Look at that. And the Knight of Cups. So this could also be, there are some relationship cards here. So if this resonates, take this as it resonates, that some of you are really on your way to really calling in a soulmate is actually what I'm hearing here. And I actually don't hear that word very often. But I am being drawn to the word soulmate with this Knight of Cups, Page of Pentacles. So this is about establishing a new connection, kind of planting the seeds. Sometimes this comes in the form of like a friendship, someone who has, a lot of admiration, a lot of love, a lot of passion for you, and maybe wants to set down new foundations, like wants to reconnect, wants to talk, wants to maybe start. I'm kind of hearing friendship here. I'm really feeling strong friendship, but I feel like if there's love that kind of blossoms from that friendship, then there's a possibility of that here as well. And I also kind of feel like it's coming from a place of wisdom as well. It's coming from a place of healing. As we heal, you're attracting this energy of genuine connections. And one of those could turn into a romantic partnership here. And then we have the Eight of Wands. So there's like this fast moving energy that's actually coming towards you here. Four of Swords here. And I kind of feel like though, Capricorn, you're just like in your own space. You might just be in your own world over here, just healing yourself and working on your career or working on projects, working on your creativity. I feel like you're really, you have a beautiful like aura around you. I feel like there's that self-protection, like you're protecting your energy here with the Four of Swords. I feel like you're prioritizing your inner peace as well. And honestly, I think that's actually just magnetizing. Yeah. See, we have the Seven of Wands. So we're protecting our energy here. We're being very, not defensive. I'm not saying defensive, but I do feel like you want to preserve your inner peace. I feel like you work very hard for that. And so whatever is coming towards you, there is this energy that's coming towards you. But I also feel like there's a little bit of this, not hesitancy, but like discernment, discernment of not just letting anybody in your space because you work so hard to really conserve that peace. So I feel like you're trying to find that balance between not being completely closed off from people, but also making sure that, you don't let just anybody into your space. So that's what I kind of feel like that's the space that you're in this week. So let's move into this Temperance and the Lovers card. So again, there's a balancing and harmonizing coming in for this connection here. What do we need to know about this? I feel like there's a lot of self-reflection as well. I feel like with this Temperance card, I'm hearing something about learning to kind of meet one's own needs. So I feel like as we kind of heal and tune in, we're starting to look and self-reflect with how can we really teach ourselves to meet our own needs. So some of you may be working on that. I'm not telling you to do that. I'm just kind of sensing that maybe some of you are focusing on what is it that I feel like I'm missing or that I need for myself, and how can I give that to myself? So I feel like a lot of you are really working on achieving that inner harmony and inner balance. Ten of So So there could also be a need for releasing. So that may be one of the things that we're discovering as we do this inner reflection. With this Ten of Swords, I'm hearing like being able to give ourselves the grace to release the things that actually have felt kind of painful. So it's almost like we're looking at something and realizing how we may be storing or holding on to an emotion and experience, like the effects of some kind of experience, and how that may be contributing to heaviness within ourselves. So allowing ourselves to release that is going to actually bring more harmony and peace into our life. So I kind of feel like with this Ten of Swords, I'm hearing the word letting go. So we may be letting go of something. Wow, beautiful. And then we have the High Priestess. So this is all about knowing how to transmute that pain into power is what I'm seeing here. So some of you may be really healing something very significant. And again, so now I'm seeing the strength and the healing in a different way, where, you know, some issue or something may kind of surface, something may be brought to the surface where we're realizing how much of an effect it may have been having on us. And so being able to have insight and digging deep within is going to help us to release, and it's going to change our energy around in some way or another. So it actually feels pretty significant. It feels like something very specific that's going to come to the surface this week. So something that has been there for a long time, and something that has taught a very either painful or heavy kind of karmic lesson with it is what I'm seeing with the Ten of Swords. But I'm also seeing that with that High Priestess, we're able to kind of take a different perspective on it, or take a look at it and find a way to be able to set ourselves free from the effects of some kind of experience or some kind of some kind of experience, and helping us to release and let that go, or letting it go in the way that we feel comfortable letting it go is going to bring in harmony and peace. So it kind of feels like something specific is going to be healing here this week. And so I feel like also with that, it's going to also put us in a place of change with the Seven of Cups. And so we may find ourselves, I'm almost seeing like something has been there, and take this as it resonates because it feels kind of specific, that it's almost like the absence of something that we have grown used to being there. It's going to actually put us in a space of feeling different and a little bit off center in a way. Like I don't remember the last time I felt this light, or felt kind of like the road was open up to me, and I'm not really sure where I want to go from here. So with the Seven of Cups, I'm actually seeing a very healing energy here with the Seven of Cups. It's almost like allowing oneself to recover from whatever it is that we just released. It's almost like by something leaving us, we're able to feel the presence of it by being able to sense the absence of it. I hope that makes sense. It's like having awareness of how much something has actually been weighing on us by it actually kind of leaving now, because it's almost like we've just either grown numb to it, or we've just gotten used to it. So there's something really important healing here for some of you. I hope that makes sense. Let's pick one more here with the Seven of Cups. Yeah, Two of Wands. See, we're at this crossroads, because I feel like there's going to be a shift in direction because something is going to be exiting out of our life. So that could be a relationship, it could be a career, it could be just an emotional or a mental, it could be an internal thing, it could be an internal transformation. But something is leaving, something is kind of taking its exit, and it's something that has kind of played its role, it played its job in our life, and kind of taught us what we needed it to teach us, and we're allowing itself to just transform and do what it needs to do. And so it's going to put us in this place of, where do I go from here? Because now I am at a different frequency. I'm in a different place. And I know that there's some kind of change. I need to change gears. So you may find yourself in this middle path, almost like this middle way this week. Interesting. Okay, Ten of Pentacles. But I feel like it is guiding you to where it's going to give you clarity. You know, this energy, this healing energy is going to give you more clarity with where you want to go, where you want to head. Ten of Pentacles. I need to know about this. Yeah, so your focus is here, the Star, the Ten of Pentacles. So your focus is on your fulfillment, on your stability, on your security, building something for the long term for yourself. There is I feel like there's more. I'm hearing the word commitment with the Ten of Pentacles. So I feel like there's a commitment that is growing in strength. So whether that's with another person in some kind of connection that you're in, or even into your career or to a job, or maybe a passion that you're really discovering that you want to do as a life. Oh, wow. How beautiful. Look at that. King of Pentacles. So again, this is about stability and security and commitment. This is also about knowing what is worthwhile, what is worth investing in. This is also having support. This is about building support from within as well. So there's a strong solar plexus energy here and a root chakra energy as well. So being able to establish strong roots. And I feel like this is an internal process. Some of you also may be just manifesting an energy here or connection with someone where you want that long-term commitment. So we have a King of Pentacles and a Ten of Pentacles and the Star card. So that's a very promising energy. And I feel like things are shifting and moving in that direction as we're coming into more harmony and balance. So that healing is really important because it's what brings us closer and closer to this place of connecting with someone and having like a stable connection with them that can sustain long term. And then we have a King of Swords here as well. So this kind of tells me that this is another person here with this King of Pentacles and King of Swords. So someone here who is very much in their thoughts. So someone who takes kind of a long time to actually think about how they want to approach a situation. So this is all about strategy, and this is all about, so I feel like this King of Swords is someone who has a long-term commitment on their mind, someone who thinks about the long term, who wants to offer something long-term as well. It could also be someone who is very much established in their own career, established in their own life, and they want to approach you. Take this as it resonates, but they want to approach you in a way that seems, I'm hearing something about fairness, something that seems fair, offering something that's fair, and strategy. So there's like a strategy that is, they're also using their wisdom. They're kind of using their wisdom from past experiences, but also their newly opened third eye chakra. So it's like they could be newly kind of learning how to listen to their own intuition and how to, proceed further into some kind of connection here. What else do we need to know about this King of Pentacles and King of Swords? What is he thinking about? Oh, look at that. How beautiful. The Queen of Cups. So seeing you as someone who is nurturing, who's compassionate, and someone who is very much in tune with their own self-value and their own self-worth. So this Queen of Cups is someone who takes very good care of herself. She kind of like prioritizes herself, her self-care, her self-love. I mean, that's what she's all about. And someone who is very emotionally balanced as well. So this King of Swords, King of Pentacles is looking at this Queen of Cups as someone who is very much emotionally balanced. And also kind of, it's almost like by connecting with this Queen of Cups, this more masculine energy is actually connecting with their own emotional balance. So something about this connection is bringing balance between the both of them. It's bringing harmony. It's bringing harmony into this connection and into the individual lives of each person as well by having some kind of energetic connection. So even if there isn't something that is coming into, I guess I can use the word union, into full union yet, I feel like there is an energy here of both people kind of separately working on themselves, but it's also kind of healing each other by having like that energetic presence. This is very interesting. Okay. What else? One more. The Five of Pentacles. Yeah. So perhaps feeling I'm actually just hearing a missing. So there's almost like a longing and a missing kind of energy here. So there's someone, it could be both people really missing each other, kind of feeling like the picture isn't complete without the other person in each other's life. So with this Five of Pentacles, I'm not necessarily seeing like this is, loss of money or anything. This is feeling just a longing, a missing. My life is like not complete without this person in my life. So that's the energy that I'm feeling here. this week. So there may be that energy that kind of shows up in a connection here where both people, if they're not together, then there's this feeling of, I really miss this person in my life, and my life does not feel complete without them in it. What else? Let's pick one more card for the Five of Pentacles. What else do we need to know about this? Wow, look at that. The King of Cups. So the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the Five of Pentacles. So I feel like this is mutual, actually. And I feel like there is a lot of potential here for a long-term connection. And I feel like there's something definitely growing in that way. And I feel like healing is at the center of it. Healing is at the center of some kind of connection. And I feel like it's also playing out in both individuals' lives. Like, I feel like both people are growing powerfully in their own way, and they're healing powerfully in their own way. And that healing is just bringing this connection closer and closer together. But there is this feeling on both ends, whether if you're, I feel like it's happening on both ends. So it doesn't really matter if it's you or your person, because I feel like both people are feeling it, of this, I feel like my life, something is missing without this person in my life. So take that as it resonates there. Okay, beautiful. So this is about continuing to grow. This is about continuing to work towards where we want to move forward. So I feel like there's a strong focus on moving forward. I feel like we're starting to really close chapters on the past. We're allowing ourselves to really process some of the heavier things. Again, this week, I feel like there's something heavy that's going to show up that is going to you're going to just kind of look at it and allow yourself to let it go, to release it, and to allow yourself to move forward in your life and go towards the things that you really do want, or things that fit a lot better here for you. Okay, let's go into some oracle cards. Oracle messages for Capricorn this week. Okay, just one, please. Beginnings. Beautiful. Yeah, see, again, we're at this junction. We're at this crossroads. So be open to some of the things that kind of come up here for you. I feel like the third eye is going to be really active, because I feel like you're going to be getting a lot of insights into what really wants to be healed or what wants to be released. So it's almost like not for the purpose of you having to relive anything, or to really I'm not even seeing like a dissecting of anything and really having to intensely do this shadow work. I almost feel like it's this thing that just kind of pops up into your awareness, but it feels like a heavy thing, and it almost the letting go of it is going to create a perspective shift, and it's going to open a door. So there's some kind of energetic release that's going to open up a door here for you this week. Animal guidance for Capricorn. Wow, beautiful. A rebirth is assured. And see, this card always reminds me of the Hanged Man. This is about allowing ourselves to experience the delays that need to happen. So it's almost like, I feel like there's also something here about allowing ourselves to understand why there may have been a delay in something, in some kind of new beginning that we really wanted or wanting to manifest. But I love this card because there's so much symbolism with it. One is that it definitely reminds me of the Hanged Man, which is, again, allowing ourselves to be in the place that we're in order for us to heal and transform. So it's almost like if we're being blocked or delayed in something, there's something in that moment that we're in right now that Spirit wants us to see, that Spirit wants us to grow through first before that door can open up for us. So it's always a way of protecting our path. It's always a way of protecting what we are meant for. I also love the number 5 here, because the 5 is always about change. It's always about sudden changes or unexpected changes. So I feel like you are in the process of stepping into this new beginning. And as you are doing that, it's almost like your healing is catalyzing. It's drawing it closer and closer to you. So beautiful, Capricorn. I would say healing is a very important theme for you this week. So I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you for next week. Bye, Capricorn.